It's wild out there. I thought I'd just jump on. We're officially 1 week into 2026, and I've been back at work now, officially, for a week. And it's a mixed pot of very intense energies in all different types of polarities. So I thought I'd just quickly come on and give a little bit of my observation. As you can see, I'm not in my usual background setting. You can probably see some ears behind me. Right here in Australia right now, we have a heat wave. So where I am in Melbourne, it's kind of between 30 and 40 degrees. I don't think we've had a summer that's hit 40 or above, and I could be wrong, but it feels like it's been a couple of years since we've got, higher temperatures above 35, and that's in Celsius, just for people in other regions of the world. You'll have to do your calculations there, but it's hot. So I just came back from a bit of a beach walk because I felt like I just need to dispel some energy and process all the different aspects and avenues that are coming in. And what it really feels to me like is a melting pot of the old and the new all mashed together. So from one moment to the next, it's not really sure what it is, like, unless you're really like good at tuning in. So I thought I would just kind of give my brief overview and synopsis of all the different observations and experiences that I've been having. And of course, this coming Sunday the 11th of January at 7 p.m. Melbourne Australian Eastern Standard Time, I will be hosting an online activation for the 1111 or 1111 gateway into a new era, because I truly believe that's where we're on the precipice of, just based on the energies alone, not really factoring in the new year. I mean, yes, that astrology has a hand in it, but it's just the frequencies that I've been observing that have been trickling in for a few months now, and they're getting stronger. So it's really kicking up a lot of dust. And what I can say based on my observations from doing sessions, there he is, we've got Parky P here, is it's hitting people in really intense ways. People are really struggling out there, and I want to just acknowledge that, because it's rough, and these are the reasons why I believe some of it's rough. I think the new energy of the new era, the new what have I been calling it, the new harmonic resonance, or the new harmonic octave frequency of the new reality that's peeking and peering through, is really pushing us to go deep and release. It's like a deep purification of the toxic energetic that we've held in our system from experiences. Of course, there's all the usual candidates, the ancestral, childhood, but really what I'm looking at is a lot of parallel bleeds through. And I had been witnessing so much releasing from what I talk about and describe of people being released from the matrix pods themselves, which is essentially the energetic structure that holds a matrix together, that we all become entangled in as we come in at birth into this realm, this reality, this structure. Our energy and consciousness, well, I'd say vast majority, are kept in those spaces, and our energy is utilized to generate the inverter, or at least it has done up until this point. And there is a fast influx of dismantling of that is I'm witnessing happening, not just in sessions, but through some remote viewing that I've been guided to look at earlier in the week. And it's happening in real time. And so what that's going to look like on the human level is feeling very, very uncomfortable, feeling like you're being squeezed, all the issues that haven't necessarily been looked at or swept under the carpet, or were blind spots you didn't realize were there, going to be like right in your face to address, to look at, to deal with. there's going to be a lot of physical symptoms. So, I've spoken about the lymphatic system, that aches and pains and joints. The list can go on and on. Stomach issues, stomach, heart, sacral seem to be and the head as well seem to be some key points of where these energy cords become attached and connected into. But it's abrupt endings and ejections from things that have been, let's say, not in our highest and best benefit for our optimum in this lifetime of what we chose to come in and experience. And essentially, even though it may look like an absolute shit show, I guarantee you it is for the highest benefit, but it's probably going to look uncomfortable and messy for a little bit. So what can we do? We can really acknowledge what we're going through. We can work. I think the daily practices are so important. The daily acknowledgement of what I'm feeling, what's coming up. Is this mine? How can I work with this? How can I release? What are the simple things I can do? Walking bare feet on the ground, getting by nature, salt baths, just breathing. Keep it really simple. But it's probably going to be a bit of tough love as well on yourself, of like, stop doing the thing that hasn't been serving you. Because what essentially, as these cords and this disconnection, unplugging occurs, we're breaking out of the loop. That invisible glass ceiling that we've been looping around in for quite some time, that is what is breaking away. So it's going to require changes, and conscious changes at that. So I get excited because I can feel the expansion that's happening and taking place with all of this. I can tap into the new reality in all its glory. And I know that I'm not the only one. I know that it's kind of being drip fed in or down, or however, activating within our internal structure. We hold it all. We came in with it. Remember that. We're just dismantling what's not of that, so we can get back to the original core essence of who we are, the reality that we came here to experience. So it's exciting times, but it's messy. So honor yourself in wherever you're at. And this was really just a video just to kind of encapsulate these things just in bullet point form, essentially. I will make more updates as things progress, and there's a lot of information coming through. I have noticed since we tipped into this year, I've had a lot of new reality or new earth type dreams that are very tangible, like they're very real experiences, and there's a permeation of that energy that comes in or is coming in through that. I'm going to wrap it up because we have a beautiful boy here who's ready to go home, and I am too, I think. So thank you all. Please come and join me for this online activation or soul activation for the gateway into the new era. It will be group facilitated on Zoom, so if you're anywhere in the world, you can come and join and receive this guided process that I'm going to facilitate, that's going to help this transition and what I'm speaking about. You do receive the replay, so if you can't make it on the call, you can access the replay. And I do offer the replay of the video and also the audio, so you can keep working with it ongoing. The other thing that I'm offering is for those who want to have a bit more of a personal one-on-one time, is I'm doing the 2026 activation and alignment sessions that are available. They've been really powerful. Thank you all who have joined so far. And of course the quantum merging. So don't feel like you have to go it alone. It's a huge process that's moving through us. But in some of the higher notes, just today alone, I have noticed the physical and non-physical is becoming almost obsolete. What we would consider, let's say, non-physical and physical reality. And it's a mixed bag of both, or all worlds, I should say, what we would consider good and what we would consider bad. And just from this experience, like walking around, and like a couple of times a day I looked down and I felt like I had something, like a creepy crawly on me, and I went, oh, like it was physical, it was real, it was tangible, but I looked and it was gone. So that's the energetic overlay that's part of the bleed through that some people like myself and many others are experiencing, is this uncomfortable sensation that you at times, not consistently, but like your skin's crawling, like you're walking through the gauntlet of the ghouls, the gauntlet of the simulation, all the facets, the spider energy. I know I talk about that a lot, but the spider energy is like when you start to feel that, for those that do, that's when you're on the exit point of the matrix. Like they're the guardians of that. That's one aspect anyway. So there's that one aspect of it. So there's been all those sorts of energies and entities, because I do believe there's been an eviction notice or notice given, and a lot of them have been told to evacuate because of this transition that we're undergoing right now. And so in the evacuation, there's like a bit of like I'm going to rain hell, wreak havoc. So just be aware of that and know that you're more powerful. You hold the power. And on the flip side of that, 3 or 4 times today I had been wandering through my house and there was a white fluffy husky dog, which I believe, I looked down in my doorway about to walk. I'm like, oh, sorry, Parky. And I look, and it wasn't Parky. It was my beautiful beloved Ari and or Luna, probably both of them. So that's how thin the veil is becoming right now. It's the new reality, or the reality where I believe some of our loved ones who have transitioned recently are existing, is what I call the new reality. Not all, but that's kind of the organic timeline. That's where there is no, other side, so to speak. It all kind of morphs into one, and it is light, and it's iridescent, and it's potent, and it's powerful, and it's beautiful. But then there's the underworld energies that are trying to be evacuated. So we've got a mixed pot of all of it. So energy hygiene, energy clearings, meditation, ground, all those good things. But really just connecting within, connecting to your energy, and finding one tool or process, whether it's an intention, like an intention is so powerful. Really, what matters the most is, it doesn't really matter what our process, tool, or technique, it is our intention behind it. So intention to be in our highest embodiment, and doing that regular, a couple of times a day, that is a game changer. So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope to connect with you soon, and until next time, sending so much love. Bye.